We're in the gym. Church is where you want it. And for me, it's in church, right? Supposed to be the park, could be wherever you're at. Boom. Right now, we in the gym. We're ready to put in some work. Oh, we got the right bar. Now we got to set up the weight. As you can see, it's hoodie season. Bringing up the hoodies for two reasons. One, it's going to feel a little fresh outside. Number two, we want to retain the heat, right? When you're in here and you're working out, you want to retain the heat, right? Ah, woo, nice. Preparation is everything, guys. So you want to make sure the moment you arrive to the gym or anything, what's going on? You want to start prepping everything, right? So you've seen we prepped everything the way we wanted it, with the exception right here, right? Pay attention to everything you do. Every every time it should always be the same thing that you do, right? So consistency. Just to let you guys know, I shot the first podcast yesterday. The video is loading in the new channel. So soon it'll be out. All right. So first we actually want to do 1 times 15 by itself. Second, well, this should be first, right? You want to log in your workout, which we didn't do yesterday. We just didn't care. There we go. You want to log in. All right. And remember, this exercise right here, you don't want to do wide. You don't want to do it too close. You want to do it right here when the knurling starts. Right, you want to go one, a full extension, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oof, man. Ooh, that is a nice little warm up right there. Who's there? It's got to be Jerry. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. I was right. Hey, what's up, Jerry? What's up? That's right. That's right. All right. We're in church right now. Ooh, man, we got into some really crazy stuff yesterday. And that hope you guys go check it out whenever it drops. I'm gonna link it in the description. Uh Actually I'm not. I'm just actually gonna put it on the channel. On this channel, right? But just to let you guys know, that channel will become the main channel. This channel will be a branch of that channel and anything else that we try to do in the future, right? Like when we get monetized and we're making enough money to go travel and doing some stuff, and guess what? Maybe we'll make a travel channel and it'll be part of that channel. Oh, boys, yo, looked at myself this morning in the mirror. Psh, we're looking good. We're looking good. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start. So the last time, if I can remember, right? We need to get another phone so I can start logging everything in. The last time I went ahead and did the 531, but I did it. I didn't start with the 45, or did I? Yeah, I think so. I think we started with the 45. So I'm going to do one set of 25. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one light easy set, right? And just to let you guys know, when you go into that channel, you're going to see another side of me because the first episode is basically an introduction of the way I think, right? Because then you have an idea about how I talk about things, right? My approach to a situation is definitely different than most others, right? And I don't pick sides. care less. Right is right and wrong is wrong. All right. We're gonna do just four of these. One, two, three, four. Perfect. Whew. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right. So there's nobody coming in my chat talking about, well, not chat, but comments, because it's gonna be pre-recorded, right? Talking about, oh, you're being biased or whatever. Ain't no bias here, bro. Okay. I'm strictly down the line. Right. I don't believe in choosing sides. One, all right, let me put it to you like this. And a lot of people are not gonna understand this, and gonna go right through their head. So if somebody's talking to me, right, that that person's message might get to me. This is just the way I think. But you know who I really want to hear from? Somebody that's not picking any sides. Okay. Whether it's this side or this side, I want a person in the middle that really doesn't care. You don't have anything to lose. I want to hear about you. But if you have an interest and you have an interest, well, guess what? They're going to be biased. Me, if it doesn't affect me, I'm speaking on it. I'm gonna let you know exactly right away. Even if it affects me, I might not even care about the issue. Okay, I want to tell you how I feel about certain things that are going on that I really don't really care about. And you're gonna say, well, how can that be? To an extent, I do, but an extent I don't. And the reason why is that the way humans think, we're flawed. And this is why things happen. And a lot of people think they're perfect. And we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. God made us in his eyes perfect. But he did one thing is he gave us a lot of different options that we can have. And what you can do with that option, you can either grow or you can set yourself back. One of the two. And a lot of us set ourselves back. We don't go ahead and grow. We need to grow. There's got to be some kind of growth in your life, bro. You could be 50, 60 years or 70 on your deathbed and you be an idiot your whole life. How are we growing? How are we improving? How are we making sure that our kids have a better life by actually teaching them something that they can use later on in life? But don't get me wrong. If they choose to mess up after you taught them this and all that stuff, that's not on you. That's on them. Okay. Adults are adults. Once you hit 18, you mess up, that's on you. This is why, we're going to have these talks where I disagree with a lot of people when they talk about that. It's the parents' fault that these 18-year-olds are running around here, whatever. No, sir. It's not the parents' fault. If the parent didn't teach them right, yes, 100%. But if the parent did their job and they come out here and get influenced by somebody else and do some bullshit, that's on them, 100%. All right, we have to do five of these, and we're gonna get this out of here. We don't need it. Right? Parents are parents, man. But you you can you can take the horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink the water, man. It just doesn't happen. Remember that. What's up? Who's in here? Is that Monty? No, it's not Monty. Hey, Kumar, what's up? Oh, I know, man. I know. Well, you guys can't really see because I've been wearing hoodies, and I'm gonna keep on wearing hoodies. The hoodies are gonna get bigger. Remember the old gym church, right? Where we wore hoodies. That's where we're going. You guys ain't gonna see the finished product until I decide to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah. We getting there, bro. We getting there. Stronger than ever. You got to do five, five solid. What? Two, three, four. That was easy. All right, so now we got to go up weight, right? We're doing a 531. And remember, we were starting the 531 with 25 pounds, then 35, then 45, and then we went from 35, then 45, then adding a little bit more weight. So now we're starting the 531s with the 45s. Guys, remember, don't let your mind play games with you. You play games with your mind, bro. All right? Just keep it a buck. Don't sit here and do stupid shit. Okay? Your mind, okay? There's a lot of people. There can be any kind of technology that's made, right? To try to mimic the way that mind works, AI and all that. But as great as AI is, you want to know what? Still needs a human. You cannot replace the human mind. Okay. Well, now, what you can do is fuck it up. Okay. Remember that. Find ways to improve, not disimprove. Every time you touch drugs, bro, your mind out of whack. All right. We're going for the big boy now, baby. We're gonna put another 10 pounds on there, so that's 55 on each side. That's 110. Okay. So when you see people doing 110 over there, exactly. Damn. I wish that happened here, bro. I wish that happened here in the US, man. It's getting kind of crazy. You would love the new channel, man. The new channel, the video is gonna be up soon, and I'm gonna let you guys know the new channel. New channel, bro. I go in. Okay. My intro is gonna be crazy. People are gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy? They're gonna be like, who's this guy talking like this? But people need to come out and come out. I'm coming out swinging immediately, straight out the gate. There's some content creators that wait and all this stuff. Man, I'm not doing any of that, man. I'm going straight on. I'm batting. Ooh, 500. Forget 300. We're batting 500, bros. Hey, when Yankees wish they had me. 500. Times are changing, bro. And this is crazy out here. You guys not hear about the 11 people that got shot up the other day here in New York at a nightclub? It ain't worth it, man. Stay home. You're gonna be out there? Yo, let me tell you something, man. So I don't know if it's like this in every community out there, but the communities that I've been to, okay, even just by coincidence having to pass by there, there's always the OG, okay, drinking shit like this, still dressed like he's young, stuff like that, breath stinking, still trying to be young, stuck back in those days. And these young dudes make fun of them. They standing in the corner, OG starting in the corner. They don't understand. This is you, partner. This is gonna be you in the future. There's no difference between that OG and you. The thing is that OG did it in his time, and now you're doing it in your time. He's your future. We don't need. Remember that movie that came out, and I don't know how many times they've redone it. Scrooge, when they go back and they show him in the past, bro. Every day the same news passing right by you. And this goes to women too. Women and men, it's the same thing, bro. They right there coming past you. You're making fun of them. Thing is, the joke's on you, motherfucker. You're next. Okay. So how do you avoid not being that OG? That's the question. That's a question you need to ask yourself. I know I avoided it. I don't look like any of these OGs out here, bro. Oh, them niggas is asking me, like, yo, how do you look like that? How do you, whatever, whatever? You couldn't fathom me because I started this process a long time ago. Okay. We have to have an understanding, man, that we need to listen to our parents, respect each other. That's the only way we're going to make it. These people don't understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Rules are rules and they're not meant to be broken. And if you do, they should have consequences. And that's what we talked about yesterday. You guys are going to see um, when that video come out, man, it's going to be crazy. Here we go. Three. Yeah. Oh, baby, get it. Oh, oh, what we talking about, man? What we talking about? That's a 45 and a 10. just for shits and giggles, we're gonna put a 5 on there. I know I can do the 10, but we're gonna put a 5 on there, right? And now it is 45, 50, 60 pounds on each side. Right? That's 120 plus the bar. Dang it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But you know, the thing is that I'm going to upset a lot of people. And, it's not like I'm like have security guards around me, any of that stuff. Okay. So yeah, may God bless me. Because a lot of people don't like ain't gonna like what I'm trying to say. But it's so in the betterment of our world, bro. All right, so now we gotta do just one more of these. One more, that's it. One. Remember, guys, what what I think God intended for us is for us to have a place. It wasn't supposed to be the garden, right? It was just supposed to be our paradise. And our paradise can be anything we make it, right? This ain't paradise, bro. We can't even go outside here in the US like that, bro. Okay. Depending where you live. So it's up to us to change things. And think about it like this: when you have a baby, when you have kids, do you really envision them having to be in a place where they're scared to even go outside? That's the sad part about it. Is that that's the type of things that we need to think about. Once you have a kid, that's manhood, that's womanhood. It's time to grow up. And it's time to say to yourself, hey, if I live in a neighborhood that's not that safe, I need to go ahead and get my kids out of there. If not for you, you at least need to do it for your kids. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that to them because what happens is most of the time, children, not only children, just people are product of their environment. You need to find a way to get yourself out of there so you can be different because our minds, okay, are repetitive. We think and go by what's repetitive. But if you're seeing this shit all the time, that's what you're gonna want to do. It's what it is, right? So just try to get your kids into a better place, man. If not for you, do it for them. There's always another option other than what you may think is right. Because as a parent, the last thing you want to do, man, you know how many people, oh, what, 4 kids, 4 babies got killed in the US in the last month, I think, or something like that, or year, or whatever. I don't know, in just one state. That's tough, bro. Okay, very tough. There was a shootout at a daycare center, bro. How? How is there a shootout at daycare center, man? Like this is starting to get crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God I don't have no babies no more, but I have, almost young adults. You know. Here we go. We got to do one. Woo. And now, as part of the new program, we're doing the 5, 3, 1, 1, 1. So now we have to do this twice. Perfect. Well, it's okay. Like for me, when people use the words undesirables, you have to understand we're all writing a book, right? You look at your eyes. If you right now you look somewhere, you see that you have an eye socket, right? You're looking through your eye socket. Everyone has that, right? Everyone has their own eyes. We're all writing a story. You will see things different. Okay. So maybe those people that we may call undesirables or whatever, they maybe just be having fun and that's what they know. And that's what I'm talking about. Once you take somebody out of that environment and then you put them somewhere else, they may or may not see the difference and say, "Damn, well, okay, was this really living?" And I think that's the problem that's going on here. We're trying to make people's homes better by improving the area and not actually improving the people. If you do that, then that is an issue and a problem in itself because it's still the area. See what I mean? It's like New York. They're trying to get rid of these rats. The problem is the old ass buildings, bro. It's not the people in the building. The old ass buildings, the rats can get in and out of these buildings. So how do we fix that? That's what people don't understand. You don't fix the rat, you fix the rat hole. Okay? That's the problem, right? Humans, man, they gave us a brain, and honestly, I'm not saying that it's not going to work. It might work what's going on right now, but you have to fix the area. Let me explain something to you. When you go to Florida and even certain parts of Tennessee, you're going to see one thing, man. The streets are fucking clean. You'd be like, damn, the streets are clean. But you know what happens? People that aren't even from that area will come by and they won't litter. You want to know why they won't litter? Because they don't see trash on the ground. Okay? You don't see that. The state cares, bro. Here in New York, you know what they do? They just sweep with this machine that comes by that they give tickets to if you don't move your car. But nobody gives a shit. You know why nobody cares if the street sweeper comes to sweep or not or whatever? Because most of the trash is still there when that motherfucker comes by. So nobody cares. Why am I going to move my car? Why should I wake up early in the morning for this machine to pass by? And most of the time, no machine passes by. Okay? Either the machine doesn't pass by, or when it passes by, it still leaves the trash. So it's what you gotta understand. You're a product of your environment. Right now, the environment here in New York, at least, I must speak in New York, is trash because of the people running it. So it's a hard fact. Somebody has to come with these hard facts, man. I guess it's gonna have to be me. And it's not only gonna be in New York. I'm gonna have a little something for everybody, man. And that's gonna be it for the news. From my part. You want to see more, you want to hear more, you're gonna have to go to a new channel when I post it. Here we go. We gotta do one more. Mm. Oof. This is gonna become harder and harder each one that I do. This is why I'm taking a little bit more time between each rep. So I have one more to do. Again, 45, 50, 60, 120 plus the bar, 120 plus, that's 165 divided by two. That's what you're doing basically like this. But don't get it twisted. This is much harder than the dumbbell. Again, the dumbbell's a cop out at any time. You can drop it here. Guess what we got to do? We got to put it right back. Okay? We got to hold the weight. We have to finish it, then hold the weight, then put it in there. Okay? With the dumbbell, you see most people do, they get up and stuff and let it pull down and comfortably or whatever. Nah, man, come over here. Be about that life. This is how you build boulders. Over there is how you build little rocks that you skip and shit and throw on the river. This is boulders right here, right? That's what we building. We're building fucking the shit the Egyptian build, right? Without supposedly no machinery or anything like that, no help from anybody, right? Real boulders. I would really love to see one of them alive because that would show you what they look like. And I have a feeling they don't look like none of us today. Okay, if you really think about it, the caveman had to actually go out there and hunt dinosaurs to eat. The birds weren't no regular birds, bro. Them birds were huge, big, with claws, and they were hungry. They weren't out here eating bugs and shit. They ate anything. So what you have to understand is that we're soft compared to our ancestors. Okay? And when I mean ancestors, I'm not talking about your grandpa and your great grandpa and shit. I'm talking about way, way, way back in the days where we speculate what they look like. Okay? I don't think they look anything like us. We are soft compared to them. Right? These dudes, these chicks, whatever, I don't know what happened exactly back in the days, but they had to do what they had to do in order to eat. If not, their family died, bro. Okay. Your family starving and shit. You just had babies because obviously you weren't no birth control back in the day, right? And yo, you had to go out there. And you're like, dude, looking at this Tyrannosaurus Rex, and you're like, yo, it's time to eat, bro. You're like, oh, we got to do something here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you either got eaten or you bring some food home, right? That's how it goes, bro. You know what I'm saying? There weren't no refrigerators, none of that shit. So that dude had to go out there and hunt every day. Okay, every day the food had to get hunted fresh too because they weren't dumb. They probably noticed that homeboy, Kevin from the other cave and shit, his family died because they ate the same dinosaur that they killed yesterday, and the meat went bad. So they were like, "Oh no, we gotta ooga ooga and kill something new every day." Okay, so how do we step it up? You know how we step it up? By eating correctly, right? Well, this bullshit that we eat, man, processed food, that just gotta go. That's horrible for you, man. I'm telling you, man, I don't eat processed food, but when I do eat something, I feel like shit. Okay. There's a reason I feel like shit because my body, right, by then had gotten rid of everything, right? The way it's intended to do. And then when I eat one of those things, I feel like shit because it's foreign. Okay. You may not feel it because you're eating it all the time and your body's used to it. But if you get all those toxins out of your system, take like a month just eating solid shit, and then you go ahead and eat that food, you're gonna feel horrible. Straight diarrhea, straight to the bathroom. Your whole mind is gonna feel different. Once you drink soda, you feel like your mind is going insane, bro. It's crazy. Try it. You will never want to feel that feeling again. That's just crazy. All right, we got one more to go. Look out of here, man. All right. So now we got to do some shrug. This is why every day, bro, I have people that think they're better than me. And honestly, that doesn't bother me. You may think you're better than me, but you're not. 99.5 point whatever percent of the population will not do what I do. One fear, enjoyment. Okay. They fear not being able to enjoy that bad stuff that they used to. Okay. That's what you gotta understand. A lot of people don't want to go a day without Coca-Cola, without Sprite, their favorite soda, their favorite hamburger. I got to do it for 365 days. How many people can actually do that? Not that many. And that's what we're going to do. Again, oh, that's perfect right there. Exactly. There you go. Barbells put more strain on your muscle and make for bigger growth because of where you're holding it. There's no flaws. Remember, when you do, what do they tell you when you do when you grab a dumbbell when you're doing bench? Oh, don't do it like this. Do it like this. Okay. Oh, don't do it like this. So therefore, when you do it with the barbell, how are you holding it? Straight. That's everything you need to know. It's easier to use dumbbells, but I don't really use it. Big man, Jerry, the Barry. Hey, what's up, potato? What's going on? Oh, oh, you too, man. Thank you for coming in, man, and always supporting. We here, baby. We here. But now what we're gonna do is we gotta step it up a notch, right? I've been doing this, bro, for I don't know how long with 45 pounds. So we're gonna do two of 15. And then actually, yeah. Hold on. We're gonna do some with 15 because I'm always doing 15 pounds. But we're gonna go up and we're gonna do six. So now This is how my math works. You guys need to watch to see this. So I'm going to complete two of these, 2 times 15, and then we're going to go up and I'm going to show you how I come up with this math. You're going to grab it in the inside knurling, not the outside, inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. I'll bring this down just a little bit. So from now on, so what I know, I'm going to remember it needs to be on 15. And the reason why we struggled up is because we wasn't ready. All right, we're going to start all over again. Whew. For workout split, I don't split. I don't do anything with anything. I do one, at least me. I mean, you're asking me a question that I don't really know about, but I don't really split. I like to work one muscle a day, with the exception of arms, because obviously you do biceps, you should do forearm. When you do chest, you should do triceps. That's it. Other than that, I don't like doing anything together. Now, sometimes I may do back in the same day, do legs. So that means that I'm doing back twice a week. I do back Mondays, okay, heavy. And that's what I like to do the best. Mondays to me is the best day. It's not Friday. Friday to me is a cop out. Party. Nah, ain't no fucking party. Get the fuck out. It's time to work out. Business as usual, even Saturday and Sundays. Um, so my thing is hardcore 24/7 from the moment I wake up. Even when I sleep, I'm probably working out and I just don't know it. I'm probably in there thinking like I'm benching and shit like that. So yeah, I don't believe in splits. I believe in working those muscles together and that's it. I don't do splits. But I don't know. You might have to ask somebody else about splits. I just do what I gotta do. Frequently, creature of habit and stuff like that. I'm not trying to bullshit you. I'm just trying to let you know how I think and what I'm doing and trying to answer your question as best as I can. That's the only muscles that I work together. That's it. And I've learned from experience, meaning most likely this is how you're gonna get injured because remember you want the muscles to have 24 to 48 hours, if not 7 days between, like I do. When I do back on Mondays, those same back exercise I don't do until the next Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's the process, right? And that's what I do every day is trust my process. My process is one muscle a day. Yeah. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. A lot of people try to reinvent the wheel, and what they don't understand is sometimes you may just be wasting time. This is why I don't follow YouTube. I learned very early in my YouTube days not to believe everything I see on YouTube. And this is why I don't follow many content creators. I don't. In a lot of different things because they're pre-recorded. You're seeing my exercises right now. You can ask anybody here that's been with me for a long time. What I do works for me at least because you're seeing it. I don't go, I got to go to work after this. I don't work out no more, except for a little walking here and there, whatever. So what you see is what you're going to get. Okay. I don't record. People are, this is what they're going to do, and you're going to notice a pattern. When somebody comes out with some kind of weird exercise or whatever, and then put it online, and if it goes viral, stuff like that, then here comes all the other content creators that are going to do the same thing. I don't do that. Okay. So I'm not lying to you. And that may be why I don't have a gajillion subscribers. I'm not a liar, right? But also, what happens is if you're a content creator and you're just getting these subscribers and views and stuff like that here and there, then that means that you don't actually have constant viewers and constant people that come all the time consistently and watch your stuff. Okay. For example, I know Jerry, Potato, Monty. I can keep going down the list of these people that come here constantly. No matter what I do, no matter what kind of content I make, they're going to be there. There's a lot of content creators that are not going to do that. And those like in Think Media and stuff like that will tell you those are the ones you want. When you see a content creator that may have 2 million subscribers, how many of those 2 million subscribers are actually repeated customers? Because let's be honest with you, that's what you're doing. You're selling yourself. How many of them are repeated customers? Because once you make a channel, it shows you in the analytics how many people you have that are just basically visiting you all the time, and those are subscribed. Okay. And his versus is right there. I'm not going to tell you mine, but let's put it to you like this. I'm up. But it wasn't like that all the time. There you go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, bro. All right. Now you know what time it is. Put the hoodie up, baby. You know what that means. That means it's time to go hardcore. Once the hoodie comes up, bank robber style. All right. We're going bank robber style. All these little dudes running around like this, I started it first. Right. And we ain't out here jumping people and doing dumb shit. All right. We in the gym. I'm stealing souls without even knowing and hurting people's feelings just by coming in here working out. Man. You can tell if you watch the stream yesterday when this dude got uncomfortable being around me and started talking shit. But he quickly found out, shut the fuck up and left. So yeah, yeah. One thing is when you make content, you're also gonna understand that you're gonna get a lot of haters, right? And it comes with the territory. And that's the way it should be. Hey, Red, what's up? Oh, okay. You're sick, bro? Sorry about that, bro. Damn. What's going on? What's going on with you? There's another one. It's another one that comes back. There we go. Remember, guys, new channel coming up. You guys, I will post it. You guys will know what I'm talking about in there. Okay, so now what we did was we added 10 pounds on each side. So we added 20 pounds total. So here we go. We're at 45, 55. 55 and 55 is what? 110. So 110 pounds without counting the the bar. It's more than that. Almost at 200. Well, kind of halfway. If you think about it, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy. So just like I thought I was gonna put the 25 on there, we're gonna do that now. We were gonna do 15, 2 times 15, but we don't have to. 11 to 10. Damn. I still got plenty time. I mean, I hope you guys know that one day I did 400 and something pounds on a shrug. And then I did 315 for 6. If you guys want to see it, it's in my shorts very easily. And I wasn't as strong either. I'm stronger now. This is crazy. So you guys ain't ready for my final form, bro. All right. Remember who said that, bro? You remember? That was freezing. It's not even my final form. Yeah, I need to go Super Saiyan. I was born like this. He literally in so many little words. That's what he said, basically. He basically said, "I'm the final boss of the final boss of the final boss," and so on. But Perfect Cell, he was the man. He was the man. Perfect Cell should have never lost. I'm sorry. I can debate this all day long with anybody. Perfect Cell should have never lost. There's no way, even in a cartoon, you can find a way to beat Perfect Cell. Damn. Look at the upper body, baby. We getting there. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Here we go. We got to do six. So now what we do today is basically what we're going to work on after we do our 2 times 15. We're going to keep working on it, right? But we're going to see what our 1 rep max is. I don't want to go all the way 100% to my 1 rep max. I want to work out under it. And I'll explain why. Oh, this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a good 1 rep max. But we're not going to use a 1 rep max. We're actually going to use it to do six. So from now on, this is what we're going to do. This right here, this way until we just feel like going up some. The oranges. No, I don't consider myself strong. I don't. Well, for me, from who I used to, what you have to understand is I compare myself to myself. And this is what you should always do. You should always wake up and think about who you was yesterday, how you're going to better yourself. So with that said, same thing applies when you think about last week, last month, last year, 10 years from now, 10 years from that day. Where were you? What was you doing? If you can think and say to yourself, well, I haven't bettered myself in 10 years. Well, what the fuck are you waiting for? That's part of accountability. You have to think to yourself, how do I improve? And you got to look back. The past will always tell you about your future. If you have not improved, then that means you're not going to improve, and it's time to change. And if you don't change, then guess what? That's on you. You're going to end up like I was talking about earlier, that old dude from the hood, the old head that you make fun of. But that's going to be you if you don't change. Here we go. We're going to do another six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo. And when we put that hoodie on, what that's actually doing, keeping us nice and warm. I kind of feel like I'm about to start sweating, you know what I'm saying? So there you go. That's what it's all about, man. So now we gotta go just do some other stuff. So right now, for me, it really don't matter what I do. The main exercise that I wanted to get out of the way is this one right here. Hey, Nix, what's up? Well, how you doing, man? Okay. This is the main exercise that I wanted to do right here. Oh, whoops, shit. And again, we did 1 rep of 400 and something. I think it was like 410, but some shit ridiculous like that that I did once. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even find like it was heavy. Really didn't. But I didn't keep pursuing it. You know why I didn't keep pursuing it? Because I just wanted to see if I got there, to see how far work ethic gets you. Okay. And that's all we need to do every once in a while. Yo, where's my true strength at? Every once a month, 6 months, whatever, whenever you feel like it. Where am I at? Okay. The end all be all for me is just to be in shape when I get older. And that's crazy to think because I am 48. Oh, making your way to the city. Good for you, bro. Okay, be safe. That's all. Be safe, bro. It's crazy out here, man. I feel like I'm in the wild, wild west, but I'm the only one without the gun. Like, you ever thought about that? Right? Yeah, you got to leave it up to me to come up with some shit that's really deep. I feel like I'm in the wild, wild west, but I'm the only one without a gun to protect myself. That's the crazy part about it. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry out here, criminal, has a piece on them to do their diligence. I don't have one though, and I can't have one. Right? That's the crazy part about it. Anybody can come up to me at any time, but I can't defend myself. And even if I did in this city, they'll probably find me to be guilty. So I just wanted to let you guys know something that I'm doing right now. I'm really, really working on my traps. Okay? My traps, my lats, all that stuff. Right. And we have still haven't done abs. It's crazy. But we still not there. We still haven't done it. We're gonna go over here and do them over here. We're gonna do a few little exercises here and there. Actually, yeah, we'll do it over here. So guys, yeah, man. Hey, I want you guys to be in the lookout for the new channel, please. I'm gonna need for support. And again, we're not gonna be live streaming. This is gonna be pre-recorded. So, if you guys can go ahead and watch it, it'll be amazing. Again, it's posting right now, it's taking forever. As soon as I got out, as soon as I stopped the stream yesterday, I started recording. And it's still stating that it's 5%. YouTube, get your game up, man. Get your game up, YouTube. You're killing me here. And it's probably because they're trying to censor anything that I said that was too real. That's what you also got to understand about content creators. The content creators that speak the truth about stuff, we get censored. You have to, bro. I've been saying it that this is gonna be a real cold one. Okay, it's gonna be a real, real cold one, man. It's gonna be real cold. All right, so we're gonna do what I call reverse. Let's see how that works out here. We're gonna do these very, very light because this is something you can really fuck up your arm. And when I mean your arm, because guess what, man? You fuck up your shoulder, you ain't doing nothing. Okay? You can ask anybody. And this is very crucial that you do these right underneath. All you want to do is go up and down, right? With a twist, because you're going to bend your knees. This is too light. So we're gonna see what 5 pounds is like. This is for the movement. This is not for the weight, right? So we're gonna do the first one with 5 pounds. We're probably gonna go up. So you're gonna bend over like this, your knees, and you're gonna go 1, 2. You have to go deep in right here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. That was a warm up. Now we're gonna increase the weight. Oh no, it's not. With me, it's not that I feel like it's cold outside. Okay? You have to prepare. What I mean by prepare is this is the time a lot of people are gonna get sick because they're gonna be outside. Oh, it's still warm out here, feels fresh, whatever. Eh, not really. Flowers are still blooming. All right. You still got a lot of shit that's gonna get you sick out there. That breeze that you see that comes by that comes with a lot of shit. Okay, this is the time where a lot of people are gonna get sick. And guess what? Your homie right here is not gonna be sick. That's one thing I'm not gonna be sick. And if I am sick, I'm still gonna be in here, bro. Okay, we ain't got time for that shit. Here we go. The caveman couldn't take a day off. Well, guess what? Neither am I. Eight showing, eight showing good. That's the way we living, baby. We're living the caveman style. If you don't understand this whole time, that's what I've been doing with the way I eat, the way I work out, the way I exercise, the way I work, the way I do things. Been a caveman. If it wasn't for my job, I wouldn't even shave. Here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo, bro, I can feel that. Yeah, exactly. Rumble and stuff like that because, yo, my video should have posted already a long time ago. And chances are it's not going to post. I'm going to have to redo it again another way. It's ridiculous. But most of my audience is here, but in the future, trust me, this channel, the media channel that I just started, is going to be on Rumble. It's going to be on all these other all these other platforms because here there's just too much, man. Oh, the music or whatever, bro. Apparently, I'm not the one that needs to be hit with a copyright. If there's music playing, and they whatever. Well, guess what? Where am I at? At a place that I pay for. So therefore, the music should be paid for. If I'm paid them, then it shouldn't have no issue. It's not like I'm outside and I'm having the music, but once just blasting, the source is not me. I'm not. Oh, but you're recording it. I'm not. I'm in the gym doing what I'm supposed to do. Why do I need to be penalized for that? That's what you have to understand. It's kind of crazy the way things work, man. Okay, but this is what happened when you have a channel, and then I gotta sit here and edit it and do all this shit to it. That's what you guys have to understand. It's much harder than you think. This is why I give props to people that do this. Man, you know what I'm saying? But it's even harder when you do it live. When you do it, you record like we're doing with this other channel. Yes, it is harder. I mean, it is easier, but I'm still doing this right here, which is harder. I'm doing both, right? Like your favorite guy out there is doing one, I'm doing both. My channel's harder to run than most of these people's channels. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hey man, but thank you guys. I don't say this enough. We're about to hit 38,000 subscribers. And that's crazy because let me be honest with you. I need to look at the analytics, but I think last month we were at 36,000. We're about to hit 38. So that's about 2,000 in a month. Okay. Um, that's crazy. So thank you guys. And it wouldn't happen without you guys, but because you know how it helps. It helps when you guys stay in the lives, when you guys talk, when you guys ask questions, when you guys like and subscribe, all this stuff helps the channel to grow, right? And that actually gives me more, even makes me want to come back even more and dialogue with you guys. Which you guys know I don't mind dialoguing. You ask a question, I answer it. Right? This is something you don't get much from many other places. Many other places, what they're doing is they're putting out a video and boom. And if you even ask a question in the comment section, you might not get an answer. That's the crazy part about it. Me, I usually answer you guys. Yeah, the other channel is gonna be huge. It's a lot of topics, man, that we're gonna be talking about. A lot of topics. We're actually gonna do one more. We're gonna do six. We're gonna do six. We're gonna go up on weight from 7.5 to 10, but we may do less reps. Instead of doing it in the machine, we're gonna be doing them here. Here we go, a little bit more weight. And we're only gonna do, let me see, maybe six. I don't know. We're gonna do these nice. One, two, again, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, I didn't even know 15. I did 15 because you know what? I just felt good. So I'm gonna kick you guys some game. And I always say this, peep game. I always prefer tables. Okay, for the exception of any exercise that I'm gonna do with the bar, the Olympic bar, any exercise I do with that, it's amazing. But anything that I can do with cable, I prefer because it is pulling. So as I'm doing the exercise, the moment I add pressure to it, it's pulling me up. So I'm doing the and it's pulling me up. And then as I'm going up, I can't let it pull me all the way up. I have to be consistent. This is twice the effort that you're doing here versus you will with a dumbbell, an assisted machine, anything like that, guys. Please listen to what I'm saying to you, man. You will not get this time back. You are in the gym, make sure you're doing the best exercise for you. So that way you later on are not thinking to yourself, well, man, this whole time, man. So I've been here for 6 months, man. I don't see no problem. I haven't gained anything. I haven't gained no muscle. I haven't lost weight. Whatever it is that you're looking for, all that is in your workout, and it's your fault. Nobody else. Yours. Make sure you do the proper. Man, boys, look at that. Ooh, bro. North Face, you need to send me a check. I've been wearing your shit for 2 straight years, and I haven't seen a dime. So anyway, North Face and Nike, bro. Okay. Um, so anyway, yeah, man, make sure you're doing the right exercises. You will never go wrong. If you're trying to lose weight, this right here is king. Okay, king of the RPMs. The torque that you're using to make the exercise is amazing compared to, yo, you know how many times I used to waste my time grabbing a 15 pound going up and down, and I could not feel what I get here. Boom. Why? Because this is pulling me up. Okay, so these traps right here, this is your traps. Okay, it's your traps. And so you got shoulder exercise, you got shoulder exercise, you got shoulder muscles here, right? And you have back muscles. So if you see somebody do one of these from behind and you see all that muscle, that's not together, bro. Those are separate. Look it up. Look up muscles and how they work together when you do certain exercise. But those muscles you have to work separate. Okay? Back day and shoulder days. If you only do one, you're gonna look sad, bro. Okay? I don't like seeing men looking that way, bro. A lot of dudes walking around looking like SpongeBob and stuff like that. Or Patrick, bro. Like, don't waste your time. There we go. One, ooh, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in the other channel, what I'm thinking for now is we're going to be making one video a week, one or two, depending, maybe one in the weekend. I don't know. But as you can see how long it takes to get a video out, it's going to be a long time. But I'm going to do one video per week, right? Bro, that feels crazy right there. 2 times 15, then 2 times 6, a little heavier. That's what I'm talking about. I can feel it. And that's where we're gonna stop. Now we're gonna do something else. We got plenty of time. We're gonna do a little bit of cardio today, just to let you guys know, FYI. Um, tell you what, we're gonna put this on 7, and we're just gonna do one of each. Boom. We're gonna show 6. By the way, there's one of our subscribers that comes to this gym. He told me, at least he said he came to the gym. I don't know if that's true, but So we're gonna do this with no weight. We're gonna try 5 pounds only. All right, here we go. Good enough. And you guys see me do this before, and then you bend over and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, for now, we're gonna stand. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're gonna go up. It's 3 showing. And when I say like 4 showing, 8 showing, or whatever, that's the number that is on. All right, here we go. We're gonna do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. All right. And now we're actually going to do 15 of the straight ones. Oh, straight ones bending over. Sorry, guys, my ass is gonna be in your face. All right, man. Later. Thank you for being here. Hey, Umar, what's up? Oh, hey, I'm sorry, man. I was working out, bro. Okay, my bad. What's up with you, man? It's your first time here, Umar? I don't know. This name sounds familiar. Whew. There we go. We're gonna do 15 straight while bending over. Sorry if my butt is in your guys' face. But this is the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, and we cracked our back, man. That's so good. Whew. So we're done here. And we got 2 more exercises to do, actually. Actually, 3 more exercises to do. There's one exercise I haven't done in a while, right? We're gonna go ahead and get it done right now. Oh, actually, we should put that over here. So it's not in front of people's faces or anything. Let's leave that there. All right. And let's not use this bar. I'm gonna use another bar to do this exercise. And we could use this bar, but there's a difference between using that one and using it straight. See how my hand turn right here? Okay. The position that you're in dictates how well the exercise is going to work for that entire body part. We're going to do 50 pounds for now. Yeah, we haven't done this in a long time. Oh my God, easy. 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 75. That's 3 away from the rack. So honestly, let's do this. Whole rack there, whole rack there. We're going to do the whole rack here just to get it out of the way. And then we're going to do the whole rack there, and that's it. That's the whole machine, just like I told you guys it would be. There we go. Well, all we got to do is one all the way up. Next time we'll go over there and do the whole rack. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. We'll never let you down. Whatever process you start is the process that you should be finishing with. The process itself should be leading you to greatness more and more and more every every turn you make. All you're gonna do is go up, right? You stay focused, always focus on what you're doing. You're focusing on other stuff than what you're supposed to be doing. Bye bye dreams. You know, not saying, "Oh, dreams will come reality." Yeah, but what that doesn't tell you is that you have to work on those dreams. Okay, everybody wants everything done easily and fast. How come I'm not getting strong, bro? It doesn't work that way. Grind first. Grind first, and that's your answer, right? You're wanting an answer that people cannot give you because obviously those people are not you. Correct? Those people are not you. How the hell they know what you're doing and what you're not doing? You can't explain that to somebody else. This is why most of the time trainers fail. And it's not really their fault. It's just the fact that you're not explaining it right. You're not telling them the real. Okay. You're not telling them are you effing off? Or you're not eating what you're supposed to be eating. Okay. And that's just the truth, right? Are you getting enough rest? Are you working out enough to your full potential? Are you doing the exercises correctly? Hmm? You know, the first two are it. Getting enough sleep and eating correctly, and then working out to your fullest potential. Okay. And then uh eating, sleeping, working out to your fullest potential. And then one, if not the most important, doing it correctly. And you got a whole bunch of people that are not doing the workouts correctly, and then you would expect to get results. You're not. If you're in the gym and you see somebody, like you can tell, like when somebody really is in good shape, because people lifting heavy doesn't mean they're in shape, or people lifting 35 in one rep, that doesn't mean that they're in shape. Okay. You can tell those. You can tell those that are on steroids. You can tell those that are on TRT. You can tell. Okay. When you've been doing this shit so long, you can tell. So then the question is Not how do you get like that, but what kind of dedication are they pouring into their life to be where they're at? That's what you don't need to copy the exercises they're doing. You don't need to copy all that stuff. And you don't need to copy anything about them. But you need to ask yourself, why aren't you in that position? And it's probably because they're more dedicated than you are. That's what it is. So we did the whole rack. So now we're gonna go back to 60. We're gonna actually go to 65. Man, let's see, man. Let's see if we can do it in one hand. Oh, Lordy have mercy. Here we go. We're gonna do 6 again. 1 all the way up. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Woo. And what that works is this part right here of the shoulder. So we did this part of the shoulder, this part of the shoulder, and this part of the shoulder. 1, 2, 3. We're out of here. Ah. And we've been here how long? 68 minutes. About to be 69. Oh, and we don't have to be here for 2 hours. Oh, this reminds me of the night of the Roxbury. I'm gonna be honest with you, this gym does remind me of the night of the Roxbury when I'm in here. The music, just the people, everything, man. It does remind me of the night of the Roxbury. You know what? We're actually going to, since I have the sneakers on, we might as well go to the treadmill. Whew. Give me a second, guys. Ah, feeling. I am a jokester, that I must admit. You guys don't know me very well. Yes, yes, let's go up on speed. I know you started already. We're gonna be on 1 mile per hour for now while we get everything ready. Oh, feels so good. You do some cardio. But you know what? It feels even better when we're outside. Yo, so 70 minutes here, 73 on the actual stream. That's great. Man, I remember when we used to have like 300, 400 and something minutes on the stream, 600 minutes on the stream when we within the last um gym, bro. That was crazy, man. But those really early dumb ass stream, not saying dumb, but I'm just saying dope streams, right? They were crazy. Actually, today we're gonna be in Daytona Beach, and let me show you what I'm talking about. There we go. For those who don't know, we're gonna be over here chilling, rocking with the people in Daytona as we do our little cardio session here. And this is also why we have the hoodie on, right? Because we're gonna start going a little faster, and I want to sweat a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. I gotta go to work. Boom. We're gonna go to 1.5 miles. There you go. Gradually, which I've been at this beach before. Pretty cool. Uh, the crazy part is I had no idea that I was swimming with crocodiles while I was there. Okay, just so you know, there are crocodiles in the lakes, in the rivers, and in the beaches in Florida. I had myself and my kids when they were toddlers in this water without knowing. But one day I was in, and I swear to God, it was not a shark or anything like that. And I seen a tail. And I'm like, what the hell was that? Man, you know, in my mind, I'm like, yo, there can't be anything in here because obviously alligators can't come to um can't go into salt water. Little did I know there was crocodiles in Florida. I'm like, get the F out of here. And then like a month or two after coming back here, I see a video. This is funny. Of a whole bunch of crocodiles on the beaches over there. And they can't really touch them because they're one of those species that, you know, you can't touch or protect it. I'm like, just like, well, what? Are you serious? This whole time I was over there with my kids in the water. I don't care about me, bro. But if you trying to eat me, bro, we're gonna wrestle it. Bro, what? Alligator meat? Bro, let me tell you something. The one of the best meats that I've tasted was fried alligator tail. So I imagine what the croc tastes like. Nice big salty, bro. What? Because they're not that big. They're like about maybe 8 feet long right about now, something like that. 10. Yeah, bro, you coming out with me. All right. You coming out with me and we're gonna wrestle, we're gonna tussle right there, bro. Me versus you. Old um, whatever you want to call it. Go a little faster. Old caveman style, bro. Okay. And trust and believe me, once I got them like this, I'm chawing down on that meat, bro. And scales, once I get one scale off, bro, it's over. Digging them teeth in there, bro. When I can taste that meat, I don't give a damn, salmonella, whatever the fuck is coming, but I ain't gonna be no punk. All right. Alligator gonna be calling for his mama. Where you at, bro? Man is chewing on me. Oof. Oof. Let me tell you something. Once them crocs take over Florida, which they will, because obviously they're gonna be bigger than the alligators, and gonna start chomping on pythons and stuff like that. Once that happens, fam, let me explain something to you, man. Um, that meat, boys, is on the table. Okay, we go down there. We're gonna have us some alligator meat. I mean, crocodile meat, and then I'm gonna compare both. Right? Gonna sit there on the table, right? And I'm gonna stream it. I'm be like, yeah, what this alligator meat tastes like this, which it actually does taste like chicken. The alligator tail tasted like chicken. The crocodile one, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna taste like. It by that time, right? When they're not born in in um in the sea, so they're born in lakes and rivers and stuff like that, right? So it might not taste like it. And also depending how many years they have that have been going into the sea or not. So we don't know. So they can do that's crazy, man. They can do brackish water, they can do lake brackish waters with both water can like Banana River over there. Look it up. So if you're in Banana River, just thinking shit is sweet, bro. That is not. Okay. It gets crazy. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to go just a little faster. We're gonna do 2.5. Oh my god. What is this shit? Shot filter for me, moderation. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh, I've been exercising for almost 80 minutes. What I'm talking about. Ooh, trying to get these knees used to everything that we got going on so we can start going hard. because it's cardio season, baby, cardio season. And so we got the bike out, we got our legs ready, cardio season. All right, 3, we can still walk. This is crazy. We can still walk at 3 miles, good pace. Again, we're not going to be here forever. Ah, there we go, man. This is feeling really, really good. So here we go. Actually, on 3 miles, we're gonna try to jog just a little bit. Actually, no, no, I can see that I have to go up. Let's go to 3.5. Feels really good in the knees. Don't feel anything funky or anything, right? That's what we're looking for. Can we feel anything? Let's go to 4. Perfect. Oh, 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 this feels good. It's crazy when you can just joke around on the exercise that you're doing. That's how you know shit's working out, right? Trust your process. You always get there, bro. Here we go. Boom. We're running like crazy. Flawlessly. I ain't even gonna lie. Like this shit feels too easy. We're at 4 miles per hour. We don't even need to do more than that. We good. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. There you go. Let's get that body going, man. A lot of people are gonna give up. They're like, oh, summer's over. I can gain some weight now, whatever. Not, man. Shut the fuck up. It's time for you to get in shape. Right? If you're in shape, stay in shape. Main game. And get better. Right? Never be satisfied. Hey G, what's up? We're here working out. Getting it in. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Oh my God. Hey, as you guys come in, please like the stream, right? Subscribe, talk, say something, say hi, let us know what country you in, what state you in. Get it in. All right, we're gonna lower this a little bit because now we want to walk. All right, so we did a little test right there. That wasn't that bad. What was gonna happen is now on, guys, we're gonna stop wearing the shorts. We're gonna start wearing hoodies and stuff like that because once I'm in here, well, I don't know. I need to really think about this how I'm gonna do this. Uh, maybe on days that I do legs, we may, depending on if it's a heavy day or not, or what we're gonna do. I may or may not bring long pants. If I bring long pants, that means that I want my legs to stay warm the whole time. Whew, God. Ah, whew, man. Ah, oh my God. So how's life, guys? How's life treating you, man? I can't be the only one having fun in this world, man. In this effed up world, man, we gotta be having fun. We can't be thinking about it as anything but fun. Um, but on your time. Basically, what I'm trying to say when I say your time is Be very careful where you're going. Okay. 11 people got injured, and I don't know how many are dead or whatever in this bar, nightclub, whatever here in New York. Please be careful out there. Oh, 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 there we go. Boom. Oops. Went up. We need to go back down. So remember, guys, you don't want to jump off the treadmill. You want to go ahead and lower a little bit. You know what I mean? Um, so you can still keep your body warm. If you stop right away and just leave walking, you might pull a muscle or something like that. You want to ease into it. Whew. Here we go. We're at 1.5 miles per hour. So now we're going to put on one. And we're just basically going to walk just a little bit. Whew. Oh, and I still have a shit ton of time left. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You come early to the gym, you don't want to be rushing. I've been rushing too much when I get out of here. It's time we stop that. And yo, to be honest with you, I'm starting to sweat here, right? So that's good. We just wanted to start that, right? But soon what we're gonna be doing is running in the wild. We're not gonna be running in the treadmill. We're gonna be running outside with the cold. What we do. We ain't scared of the element, man. We're doing that whole caveman shit. The caveman didn't have no excuses, bro. Because if you think it's cold now, you think it snows and rains now, bro, they were going through it back in the days. All right, all they had was their cave. All right. So if if we think that they use rocks to close their cave, bro, how strong would these dudes? Think about it. How strong do you have to be to get in there? Not only that, bro, if there were bears back in the days and animals, they were in there too. So you had to kick them out in order for you to live. That shit's crazy. Yo, man, I'm telling you, man, yo, we are like this compared to the cavemen or those people from back in those days. We're nothing. So we have made society so soft. And not calling anybody soft, I'm just saying from what I have experienced in myself, my body, compared to who I was. I am so much a greater man today. Right. So if I feel that way, and I could just imagine my forefathers and so on. Okay. Oh, I was for them. Okay. It was much harder for them. So they didn't make no excuses, but we find excuses to not come to the gym or not do this and not do that. And yeah, it's bullshit. All right. Somebody got to hold you accountable when you fuck up. And guess what? It's got to be you because it's not me. I'm not going to hold you accountable. I don't hold people's hands. That's for your mama to do. Your mama didn't do it. Well, guess what? Not my problem. We're going to talk about things. And if you listen, you listen. If you don't, you don't. You're going to get humbled. And it's probably going to be the cops. Ah, whew. I'll tell you what, we got some. No, I can't do legs today. I was gonna. Oh, we can do some kind of stretching. Um, let me see. Just a little bit of stretching. Let's go up here. Let's go to the second floor. Well, actually, this is the second floor, main lobby. and then this would be the second floor. I think they call this the third floor. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Ooh. Oh, there's people in every corner in here doing something. Oh, so just imagine, right? This gym right here, a lot of people are very productive in here. They do a lot of different things. There's people that do all kinds of shit in here. So just imagine if in society people were that productive. Hmm? You can imagine what kind of world we would live in if people took every opportunity to better themselves. And this is not a popular topic. A lot of people don't want to hear it. Okay? A lot of people don't want to do better. But it's a constant reminder, man. You always got to do better. It looked like a wet spot right there. It was brown, so I didn't want to. You know us. We always got to find a little spot somewhere. Ah, oh, man, I tell you what, man. When you work out or when you do strenuous work, construction stuff like that, you don't realize it, how stretching changes everything you do. Okay, stretching changes everything. Makes you feel so much better. It elongates your body. Oh, oh, ah. Oh my God, I just felt that, bro. I had my back just cracked, lower back. Felt so good. And tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow is leg day. And it could also, we can do some lower back. Oh my God, it feels so good. You don't understand how good that feels, man, in this area right here. Oh my God. Oh, so we're not gonna open up as much. We're still gonna open up our legs that way. But we're gonna do this little hamstring work right there. There we go. Go back over here and I can feel that back. Crack, crack, crack. Ah, man, I'm not as flexible as I used to be, bro. Ah, and that has to change because we're gonna add a lot of walking and stuff. Oh, damn. And I'm sweating. I'm starting to sweat just doing this. Mm. Oh, God. And soon we're going to start doing some of the exercises that we used to do in the old gym, which is crazy. Oh, I heard it was some cracking. Oof. Just that right there makes a huge difference, right? When you go to work, depending on what kind of work you do, and you're grabbing a box and you're turning, sometimes you'll feel it on your back, man. You know what I'm saying? So please be careful. That's a nice little, you don't have to do like 15 or whatever. Just bro, just do something. Ah, and now a lot of people, this is a mistake a lot of people make. When you're trying to stretch this right here, right? And a lot of people will do this. That's good, actually. It's not bad. It's a good variation. Trying to stretch your hammies and stuff like that, right? Boom. Make that a variation. But your key one that you need to do is this one. Put your foot right here, like this. You're bending your foot right there, right? The wall needs to be right here, bending this. And you do this right there. Okay? That's you're working this hammy, all this down, and more importantly, your Achilles. Okay? Which if you're doing something explosive, you're gonna fuck up if you haven't already. So make sure that you take care of that. Right? Oh man. Right. So this is what we're just working out muscles, not working, but stretching out muscles, using muscles and stretching them out that we don't use on the daily, right? That right. It's that little bit that I did, I can feel it already. You can go ahead and do this, even better, right? Against the wall. And at this point, when you do this, what are you doing with both toes? You're doing the same thing. There and here for both feet. Be smart. Ooh, Jamaican. You gotta be black Jamaican or woman here. Ooh. Ah, nice little walk. I feel lighter already. Feel lighter already. So now you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna hold yourself right here. Ah, right. A lot of people just do this exercise right here and forget that you can do this. And when you do that, you feel it right here. Okay. When was the last time and what exercise do you feel that? And you heard that? That was my knee popping. Because that's something we don't do often. And there, I'm actually catching a cramp right here on my thigh because this is not something I do all the time. So when you stretch, try to look for ways. When you get um something like I just got a feeling like that, man, where it's pulling on you, well, guess what? That means you need to work on it, right? That's what we need to do. That's what we're looking for. When we stretch, we're not just stretching, we're looking for what we need to work on. Very easy. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oof. Oh my God, I feel so good. Oh, you guys don't understand, man, how much I put into my body or just working out, stuff like that. And it makes your body so tense. And then once you start stretching, man, it feels so good. Oh, I can feel how tense and how tight this is on the other side. We're doing more because tomorrow, oof, is leg day. Boom. See how easy that felt. Boom. It felt easy, right? Especially now since we actually stretching. Tomorrow when we wake up, we're gonna feel better. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna come in here and have an awesome workout. Woo. I tend to think this is. Oh, Lord have mercy. That feels so good. And then find a ledge somewhere. Do some of these, go up and down, and go down on the ledge. All right, there you go. Oh, it feels so good. Can't do it. Can't stay on that. The reason why we can't is because we need to get used to it, right? Get your body used to it. Ah, there we go. Feels so good. It's calf work right there, right? Not like we really need it. Check out the calf on this man. Check out that leg action. Need 48, baby. 48. 48. 48. Look at that. What is that? 48 going on 25. Right? And that's the whole purpose, man. Right? How do we revert the damage they have done to your body? That is what I'm doing. People tell me all the time, if you had a black beard, no gray anywhere, would think you were mighty younger. But yeah, I know that. But guess what? I don't do that shit. Okay. I don't paint my face. I don't do none of that shit. I stay the way it is. I keep it the way it is. No shame in my game. I'm older. My experience is what I need to survive in this world. Oof, and to go on through life winning. My experience. Oh man, I feel so good after that. Ooh, feel amazing. You know, people throwing stuff on the floor over here, man. Like, damn, let's back in the place. Now, this is one thing right here that I'm gonna actually try to start doing. And I'm gonna do it light because remember, I like my rolls heavy. Ooh, oh, all right, guys, it's that time. Oh my God. Ooh, oh, I feel so amazing after that stretch. Crazy. Oh my God. I feel so good. All right, guys, you know the drill. 5,000 steps. Better yourself. Stay out of trouble. Call your family. Spend time with your family. You got kids. They're your life. All right. Be careful where you go. Invest in yourself. Um, do something. Right. Stay active. Oh, and see you tomorrow, as always. This is the one-on-one for Gym Church. Please trust the process, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.